Today we got the parts in for the Ithaca Model 37 to hopefully to get it to fire, and that's coming up next here on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. So today I got the box of parts to hopefully get the Ithaca Model 37 to fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this over to the table and I'm going to show you guys what I got. All this stuff came from Numrich, and some of it is new, some of it is used, and that's why I want to look at it at the table before I get it all installed, and then we take the gun outside to see if it will fire. So let's get started. Now I got everything laid out here to check out. Now this is a magazine tube spring, and the reason why I picked this up is if you guys don't follow the channel, or I'll leave a card up above here in the original video, mine has the plunger in it and it only holds 2 rounds. This will let it hold the 4 or 5 rounds. I don't remember which it is offhand. Now this is from Numrich and this is brand new, and you can tell from looking at that. Now the next thing I got is the cap here for the magazine tube, and we're going to open this one up because this is actually used from them. And you can see, you can definitely tell here that it's been used. But what we'll do is we'll take the little scruff pads to this and we'll re-blue it to make it look nice. But it looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Not bad at all for being a used part. Then the next thing we got here is the yoke. The yoke, same way as the cap that we just looked at. This is used. Don't look that bad at all. This will be another piece though. We'll get this all scrubbed down and we'll re-blue that. Then we've got the yoke screw here. This is a factory new piece. So of course this is going to look good. Nothing wrong with that at all. Then we got the little slide stop spring here for the trigger assembly. That is a brand new part. I'm not going to take that out because it's going to be hard. And then we've got the little set screws here. This is the carrier lock screws. This is what I was iffy about because I think the guy drilled the holes out too big to put these back in. But I picked them up anyways so we could try them out. And that's everything that we got. These were brand new too. So everything was new except for these 2 parts right here. They were used, so I'm going to re-blue those. But let's go ahead and start putting this stuff together to see how it looks and if it works. Now what I want to demonstrate for you guys is the magazine tube here. You can see I still got this in pieces, but what I got is some dummy rounds here. You can see here there's nothing in there. These are dummy rounds, and I just want to show you that it only holds 2 rounds in it. There's 1, there's 2, then here's the 3rd one, and you can see it's not going up in there. Now the funny thing is, this spring is so weak in here, that won't even push that round back down in it. So what I'm going to do is take this cap off here and show you the way the plug was, just in case you guys never followed the channel and didn't see my video of this before. I'll leave a card up above for you guys to check that out here. We'll get this out here, slowly let it up, and you can see that plug, and then there's springs underneath that. So there's your spring. There's this plug. This plug is huge and heavy. That's a lot of weight on the end of it. And then this spring here, it is really rusty, and we can tell it's weak and lost its tension. So I'm going to have to turn this upside down to get the follower and all those rounds out here, just like you see there. Now let's put the other spring in and the other end cap and see how that works. Now we got our follower here. We're going to put that in. We got our new spring here. We're going to drop that down in there. And then grab our cap here, which was used but new to us. We're going to put this together, and then I'm going to put the ends in it. So now what we're going to do, we're going to drop the follower back in there. Put our brand new spring in there. Get that down in there. And we're going to put our new cap on. Well, used cap, new to us. We're going to put that on here, and then when I get this done, I'll come back and show you guys all the rounds in it. Now I got the new spring in there. We got 1 dummy round, 2 dummy rounds, 3 dummy rounds. Then I got 4. We're only going to try 4 because that's all I have here. Shove that up in there. And yeah, I can pretty much tell that's going to be 4, I highly doubt from my finger being up there. 5 ain't gonna work in this, so let's move on to the next thing. Now the next thing we did was we installed the barrel yoke here. I still haven't blued it, but we can see that looks good on there. That and the end cap, once I get it blued to match the rest of the gun, that's gonna look good. So far, this thing's coming together pretty good. Let's check out the other stuff. Now we're back to the table, and what we're gonna check out here is these set screws here that I picked up. Now what I'm worried about is they drilled these holes out on both sides to get the old ones out. And I'm pretty sure that's going to screw us. These might have been a waste for me to buy. I'm not sure if they're going to work or not. If they don't, I'm just going to end up blue Loctiting these screws. But let's get these out of here. We got one right here, and I can already tell you guys, we'll get it dropped in there. And I can tell you right now, this is going to be a no-go. Let's zoom in here. You guys can see that's what the hole looks like, because they drilled it out there. Let me grab my screwdriver here. I'll be right back. Okay, I grabbed my screwdriver here real quick to turn this real quick just so it's all lined up here. So right there is where it would be. And you can see that is not going to work at all. I don't know if I can get it to come in any closer. Let's move it up here. You can see here that hole, they drilled it out way too big. What I can guarantee you is they saw the head of the screw, they stripped it out, got the drill bit the size of that, and they drilled all the way down on this side. I bet you the other side is going to be the same way. Let's flip it over here and see. Alright, we got it flipped over to the other side, and you guys can already see here, that hole is way bigger than the other one. That just drops right down in there. So, unfortunately, the set screws are not going to work. And there's no way of retapping that because they drilled that out about the same size. Let's flip this screw upside down here. They basically drilled that out the same size as the head. So that was a waste of 10 bucks on my part here on this part. But I had to order it and see. They were a brand new part. They're only 5 bucks a piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-blue these heads, and then I'm going to probably just blue Loctite them in. I'm going to show you guys something here real quick. Give me just a second. Okay, I do want to show you guys this, that if I move this, these do move, even with me just having them tightened in. So I'm hoping with blue Loctite, as long as this stays like this, and these screws stay in, we'll be able to fire this with no issues. That was one thing I was worried about. Now the other spring I got was for the trigger assembly. I'm not going to show you that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all together, show you guys what it looks like, and then we're going to take it outside and try to fire it. Now we're to the trigger, and I got it all put together. I've watched videos and watched how to do it, and something is not right with this. I'm going to get a light here and show you guys down here. You can see there's a plunger down there, and this arm right here is part of the hammer. You can see it move when I move the hammer. This is supposed to stay up on that plunger, and everybody says this wire right here, that is supposed to go, this arm is supposed to go under that wire. But I cannot keep that arm up there. I'll try to move it up here with a screwdriver. If I do that and move it back and hold it, it'll stay there. But as soon as I let go, it drops down. So what issue that is when I go back with the hammer, if I can get it to move back here, it moves back there and it locks up and won't do nothing. Even with the safety off, it won't do nothing because that arm slides underneath that plunger right there where it's supposed to stay. And then it locks it up. No matter what I do, I can't move it unless I remove this pin and take the hammer back out. So I don't know if that's the issue with the hammer, the arm, or if I need to get a whole new trigger assembly. Maybe somebody like Uncle Jim, CW, or somebody that's got some experience with this could tell me what's wrong with this. But everything looks like, and like I said, I watched videos, everything seems right on it. But this was the last thing I needed to get the shotgun going, was to get this working, and it looks like something's not right with this, holding us up from firing it. Well everyone, I thought I was going to get to test fire the shotgun in this video, but this trigger is holding us up on it. Just like with the sight tool I've had lately, it seems like everything I touch, something goes wrong with lately. I know you guys have probably had that too, and I'm in that little streak right now. It seems like everything I touch just falls apart. So if you got any help at all out there, anybody that knows anything about these Ithacas, this is the first time I've ever touched one. All I've done is looked at diagrams and watched as many videos on YouTube that I found on them. I put this together completely like they said. I got the one spring under here that was missing, ordered that in, which you saw earlier in the video. All the springs, all the pins, everything's here that needs to be here for this trigger system to fire. But I have no clue why this is not working right. I don't know if I need to take that arm that's coming off the hammer and bend it more, or if I should just start looking for a used trigger and maybe get one that works. Leave a comment down below if you guys think you can help me out with this. So as always, don't forget to check my links out down below. Down there, I got links to Axle Hearing Protection, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some of them got discount codes to save you guys money, and some of them are affiliate accounts that also help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are one nation under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.